All right, let's just jump right in, because today we are unpacking an absolutely fascinating blueprint for building a content empire with AI. And trust me, it's simple, it's powerful, and yeah, it's a little bit weird in the best way possible. Have you ever been scrolling online, maybe on YouTube, and you just stop and wonder, how on earth are there so many educational videos for kids? You know the ones, simple, animated, and they just seem to multiply every single hour? Where do they all come from? Is there some secret factory just churning them out? Well, the answer is kind of yes, and that factory is run by AI. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on that exact blueprint. But this isn't just some vague theory. Oh no, this is a specific, actionable strategy that shows how one simple, repeatable idea can be scaled into a full-blown, automated, content-generating machine. Okay, so it all starts with the core idea, right? The creative hook. We're going to call this the golden nugget angle. This is the what of the whole operation. And it has to be a simple, repeatable content format that, and this is key, already has an audience just waiting for it. So what's the golden nugget in this case? It is brilliantly simple. Talking objects that teach kids stuff. I mean, think about it. You could have talking fruits that explain vitamins, or talking vegetables that make healthy eating fun, or, the star of our show today, talking body organs that teach kids basic biology. It's a concept everybody gets instantly, you can make a million versions of it, and it's perfect for kids, parents, and even teachers looking for stuff to show in the classroom. So, you've got your golden nugget idea. Awesome. But how do you actually make all of this without a huge team of animators? Well, that's the how part. Let's get into the engine that drives this whole thing. The anthropomorphic AI engine. Now, I know, that sounds super complicated, but the idea behind it is actually something we all grew up with.
Anthropomorphism. It's really just a fancy word for giving human traits to things that aren't human. You know, like in all those classic cartoons where cars have faces or teacups can sing and dance. It's a timeless trick in animation. But the difference now is that AI can do it on an absolutely unbelievable scale.
And the process is this really simple three-step loop. Step 1, you pick your object. Let's say it's a heart. Step 2, you use AI to slap some human traits on it. Give it some friendly eyes, a mouth, a personality. And then, step 3, this is the magic part, you generate these videos in bulk. Using these new powerful text-to-video AI models, you can create hundreds, even thousands of unique videos with almost no effort. And this table right here, this really shows you why this is such a game changer. I mean, look at it. Traditional animation is slow, it's expensive, and it is incredibly hard to scale up. But with AI, the whole process is fast and automated. The cost for each video just plummets, and the scalability, well, it becomes pretty much infinite. This completely changes what's possible for a single creator, letting them compete with giant production studios. Which brings us to the final and maybe the most crucial piece of the whole puzzle, the why. Why does this specific model work so well as a business? What's the secret sauce that makes it so scalable and so powerful out in the real world? Well, a huge part of it is this. The content is incredibly rewatchable. If you've ever spent time with a little kid, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They can watch the same simple, colorful video dozens of times in a row. For a content creator, that rewatchability is pure gold. It drives up your watch time, it boosts engagement, and it tells the algorithm, hey, show this video to more people. And on top of that, the appeal is just so broad. You're not just making videos for kids, you're making them for parents who need 5 minutes of safe, educational screen time. You're making them for teachers who need a simple, engaging visual for a lesson plan. The potential audience is absolutely massive and crosses so many different categories. And this kind of says it all, right? When you combine content that is super rewatchable with an audience that is incredibly broad, you get a model that is just fundamentally built for massive, almost infinite scale. The two things just multiply each other's effects. So let's just put it all together for a second. You have a simple creative idea, an AI engine that can pump out content at scale for a super low cost, and a business model that has rewatchability and a huge audience baked right in. It is basically the perfect model for an automation business in today's creator economy. So what's the big takeaway here? I mean, it's not really just about talking organs, as fun as that is. It's about a whole new way of thinking about creating content. It's a new paradigm. This model really shows us how to combine one of those golden nugget ideas with the incredible leverage you get from AI tools and build something that can scale way beyond what a single person or even a small team could ever hope to do the old-fashioned way. It's a template for a whole new kind of creative business. And that leaves us with one final thought. We've just walked through the entire blueprint for a talking organ empire, but this is so much more than just a funny idea. It's a powerful framework. So the real question is, what are you going to apply it to? What's your golden nugget? What will your content empire be?